Joe Biden is out of the race. He's still the president until November, but he is out of the race, and he's endorsed Kamala Harris to be the Democratic candidate. Jackson Hinkle has a message for the people of America. He's launching the American Communist Party. Let's have a listen.
How's it going, everybody? Jackson Hinkle here in Chicago, proud to announce the launch of the American Communist Party. The working class of this country have been deceived, lied to, and abandoned by the establishment, by Democrats, Republicans, Libertarians, and Greens alike. And now we are here to unite for a future that will provide a vision for the liberation of the American working class, and also the freeing of America from the control of the warmongers and the corporate elite. At a moment like this, with the genocide going on in Gaza, we're on the verge of World War III with Russia and with China and with Iran now. Now is the time to come together and fight to build something new. I'll have more details and announcements regarding this party very soon, but be sure to follow at ACP Maine on Twitter. It's so beautiful. We have that. Lots of new content, videos, and a declaration of the launching of this party. Check it out. You will not be disappointed.
So that's Jackson Hinkle launching the American Communist Party. And you would think that he is somebody of the extreme left. He's a communist. There can't be that many communists in America. It's like a swear word for so long. But actually, I think if you listen to Jackson Hinkle, a lot of people on the right would actually agree with a lot of the stances he takes. I think a lot of the people that found themselves voting for Donald Trump because they were so fed up with mainstream politics, they wanted someone from outside of the establishment, I think they would find a lot of common ground with Jackson Hinkle. I think politics is moving away from this left and right paradigm, because some people that consider themselves on the left have got nothing in common with what being on the left used to mean. So I think it's great that Jackson Hinkle is launching his American Communist Party. I saw him on George Galloway a few months ago on the Mother of All talk shows. I think he's got a lot of common ground with George Galloway. I think George Galloway has the opportunity with his Workers' Party GB to bring people in from the right and the left to find the common ground, the common identity of being a worker, as we all are, if you have to work for a wage. And Jackson Hinkle, who has spoken out so eloquently in favour of the Palestinian people and defending them against the atrocities in Gaza that we've seen unfold for the well, it's been going on for 75 years, but in the last 10 months or so, it's been really, really happening at a horrific rate. He's really stood up for the Palestinian people, and it's interesting. I wonder, some of the people that share his videos and cite him as a good example, which he is, will they listen to him on other issues? Will they listen to him on the issue of China, for example? Because Jackson Hinkle, I think, like George Galloway, admires a lot of the good things that China has done and calls out some of the exaggerated propaganda that comes out against China. But there's a spectrum of opinion, and some people on the same page as George Galloway on this issue, some people within his party, even Craig Murray, the great Craig Murray, who just missed out fractionally on being elected in Blackburn, unfortunately. He's been quite critical of China, and China is not without fault. I think sometimes we can be far too black and white, and Craig Murray, who was a diplomat ambassador to Uzbekistan, he's very well versed in Asian and Central Asian politics. He has been critical of China on certain issues that George Galloway might not have been so critical of. Look, no government is perfect, but we have to prioritise the stances that we take and the issues that we raise our voice for. And at a time when a genocide has been unfolding, I think it's very understandable that we all rallied around the issue of Palestine, and the ICJ have made it clear now that state is guilty of not only probable genocide but also apartheid. South Africa called them out for it. They would know, wouldn't they? And I think we are reaching a tipping point where no longer can international law be defied, and maybe we're not far from a decisive victory for the Palestinian people. But what a sacrifice it has been to get this close. At what cost? At what cost of human life?